Hello BookTube, welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and today's video is going to be a quick review of The Shadows of Sherwood by Kekla Magoon. I read this because this is one of our Sunshine State Young Reader Award finalists for the 2017-2018 school year. It's the first in the Robin Hoodlum series. There are currently 3 books. Well, the 3rd book is due out in just a few days. It's called Reign of Outlaws, and the 2nd book is Rebellion of Thieves, and it came out in 2016. This is an adventure story. It's a Robin Hood retelling, and it's set in the future. It doesn't really specify how far into the future, but it is definitely futuristic in nature, and there is just a hint of fantasy in the book. Now, Robin is a 12-year-old girl in this series, and she happened to be out of her home one day or night when her parents were abducted by a new governmental regime. And so at first she is on her own. She would have been abducted too had she been home, but because she was out, she is now trying to fend for herself, and eventually bands together with some other fugitives to thwart this new government. And so that's where the Robin Hood of it all comes into play. Now, I only know the basics of Robin Hood. I've never really read any of the source material that I know of. I've read some, abridged versions, for kids of the Robin Hood story. So I understand the basic premise, but I never have been a really huge fan of Robin Hood in general. So I wasn't all that excited about reading it. I wasn't really sure if I was going to enjoy it, but I have to say I really enjoyed this much more than I thought I would. The story started out a little slow, but I found myself really getting into it eventually, and I have added the next 2 books to my TBR. And I'm definitely excited about continuing this series. So if Robin Hood is something that you enjoy, or apparently if you don't necessarily think that you like it, you might still like the Robin Hoodlum Adventure series. So that's all I have for this video. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.